Okay. Interesting. Is anyone in here? I still have no clue how to see. Oh, live chat does better than that. Okie dokies. Now, participants, me. Okay. Going to. Well, hello, Angelica. You can hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. I am up here. See? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Stupid commercial. Okay, that's good. At least for once, I have it streaming properly so that people can hear me. It's not doing some kind of weird sound to it, is it? Hoping not. Wait, okay. Off of there you go. Okay, let's start out with the character. Let's see if anyone else comes on first for a few, but I'll still start out just fiddling around here. I don't know if you've ever been near this program. It's when you first get this, it's very daunting because it looks like there's, hey, yeah, William, how's it going? Good, got another person in. Yay. Um, it's kind of daunting at first because there's a lot of things in here, a lot of tabs and a lot of, well, like any program. And you never want to just read notes or anything. That's a no-no. Reading? That's like asking for directions. That's not fun. Okay, so we have two people so far that I could see. Let's see if I can see anyone else. Just us. Okay. Um, Okie dokes. Well, you did. Was it you or was it Shari who did the animation before a long time ago? I think it was Shari. Chari. Charee, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, first thing about Daz Studio is the program is free. That's the nice part. The not as nice part is that everything else isn't. So you, I should actually look at the camera, shouldn't I? Whatever. Um, so you start out with the base characters or the base figures. And with Daz, you You have a few right at the start. I have an awful lot because I've been collecting for quite a while. Plus, I've been collecting free stuff, and I just collect a lot. A funny character? My characterization, or okay, do we want to go for a girl or a boy? Ah, let's start with something a little stranger here. Ah, my personality. Yeah, I've got a weird one. My poor husband, but he knew what he was getting into before he married me, so that's his problem, not mine. So, there are a lot of different bases for the characters. Like, hmm, these started out with a base called Michael and a base called Victoria. Then they got a David and what was the name? Um, Aiko and Hero and stuff like that. So each new set of bases, they go one, two, etc. I think he does have great taste in people. He doesn't believe so though, but then I tell him, well, you did choose me, so yep, he chased me. He chased me till I caught him. Anyway, it each extra one, it started out as just the name, and then Victoria, Victoria and Michael 1, they called it afterwards, and then 2 and 3, so on and so forth. Um, and now, when they make a completely new base, they use the same number as the other ones, what the other ones are on at that point. So let's start with a Stephanie. No, Stephanie's a little too. Victoria 5. Regular Victoria 5. And you just wait for a few moments for it to come up and make that funny noise. Now, the fun thing is, the reason it made that noise is because I got um, some extra morph products with. That means it just changes what the character looks like, the morph. So I got some extra morphs with it, and I doubled up where I put the morphs in the system, which of course messes up oh, would you quit doing stuff like that? Ugh. It messes up certain things, which in this case messes up her head. Come on. Why are you not not doing it. There we go. Merge some clothes into it. That's all I did was click on the clothing, right click, and merge into scene. So because of the form this is, it goes directly onto the character and basically hugs her, so it comes on her very nicely. Earlier versions of Victoria were not like that. You would have to do a whole bunch of extra steps with it. But right now I get to go into a different section because she has, I'm supposed to use this, but she has this little cranial thing here because of what I told you about the fact that I have some morphs, which changes the character, but I put it in two different places, and I don't know where the second place is. Otherwise, I'd have fixed it by now. Uh, so, for the Genesis, Victoria 5, Michael 5, any of the 5 numbers, I have to go in here and take down this bridge. Unless I want to keep it, then I can keep it, and then I lock it. But that's in the parameters tab. I just go to morphs. So as you see, you make some mistakes and it can come up with some other fun things that will mess them up. But these days, the characters are a lot easier to work with than they had been before, because you just click on your they called them dials before, but you click on your dials and you can change a lot to do with the character. So I've gone into the shaping tab here, go to Genesis. There's a lot of different ways you can work with it. You can go directly into this section which has everything defined, or go into different sections, change with these dials, change the facial structure here, go to the morphs, not that morph, down here, where are we? The ones I like, not the power pose, parameters, no. See, I always get lost in this because I have so much stuff. Okay, click on her head, makes it easier. Fantasy, so you can have different parts of the head, different parts of the body, which changed. Now, you would think I've never done this before. My problem is that they're the ones that don't show. Great. Okay. Fantastical. Here we go. Here's some different ears. So I can move her a bit there. And we can change what her ears look like. She can have the funny whatever ears those are, and really pointed ears, and then you can mix and match the ears as well to make them whatever way you want with these are morphs. So it's pretty easy to do anything to do with the ears like that. And I did not get one of the morphs down, did I? I'm going to leave it there. There's also like this for tusks, different teeth. You can have rabbit teeth, funny teeth right out there, or Dracula teeth. Oh, nope, that's the. Why is it the top one is bottom? Yep. Fairy ears, and can do an awful lot of different mixes and matches with each one of the items. You'd have to open the mouth to see a lot of the teeth things. But this part here is just mouth and ears. So if you go into the base female, these are two free ones that I got. Then there's different body types that you can play with. I don't know why I just like turning it that way instead. But you see the button, the breasts got bigger for that particular character. To make dwarf, that did not seem so dwarfy. It just seemed a little shorter and bigger in a sense. So you can change the body type. There's a lot of different bodies I have here. It's different to make her bigger, change with each body set. Make her thinner or taller or shorter or that. I don't know how much of a difference in timing that this has, but might be a little. See, in the clothes actually, because the clothes are made for the Genesis, it just changes as you change what you're doing with the shape. Here's one. Make a little chibi woman. And well, that really does not work too well. Change things and mess around. These are different characters in this one. Other morphs. Fey ears, fey hands, fey head. Okay, let's see what fey head does. Just Changes the face a bit. Aha! These are some fun. We can get some really weird looking thing now. So make her look like the brute. And the clothes still goes on it properly. From whatever this has now become. So you can dial it up or dial it down as you like. And as I said, I have quite a few different ones. I have this rhinoceros. Oh, that is kind of cute, actually. That face is actually kind of cute. I don't know what it is. It's just cute. That is... Oh, it's a lot of fun. We can take this. Okay, see, we have some different toes here because of the factor that I used the rhinoceros after I used brute. And brute has only 3 toes, and the rhino has at least 4. These ones here were freebies. So sometimes you can get some, or quite a few freebies actually. Well, let's see what we can do with the gnome. Gnome is smaller. Play with the legs a little bit more. Legs up like a demon there. And then more facial types. And these are some of the things that I like playing with the most. Give them a little eyebrow here. Anything to do with the creation of the being different body types. Changes legs, changes body. Change the head a bit more. Now that is absolutely cute. Face anyway. About the ears. And more with the face. Make a little bit more lizard-like. This one has double horn type thing, which I don't think I can get to go very well there. Of course, you can just use your back button to change things back. Play with the hands to change what the hands look like. Longer fingers, shorter fingers, 3 finger. Hey! I hadn't really noticed that one. Okay, got an idea in my head. Up we go a bit. And change the legs a little bit, but that does not look good because of the way the legs have been done before. Have strange mouth types, no ears, no neck, no nose. More body types, more creature types, some that don't fit very well. But with all of this kind of stuff, there's the bear. With all of this stuff, you can make so many different things. Like this is a cat morph by FWR, is it? It's off of Renderosity. And extra booties there. Orc face. And different ages I have here as well. But each one of these costs, you can do baby. Well, that was smaller than I figured. Much smaller than I figured. There's specific ones for the head that you can do, different specific female faces. Or male faces, whichever you've bought. Expressions. Let's see what kind of expression we can give her. Make her a little angry. Something to do. No. And these are more head morphs in here as well. And for putting horns on, they have actually these are not horns, that it says horns front or whatever, but all it does is give a base to put the horns on. It's just a little round section to show you where to put them. Oh, I also have a turtle, which it's a lot of fun playing with all the different things on it. So that's basically what you do there. But you can go back and let's see. Going to go into materials because that's what you get with the Genesis and Gen 2. That's the one I want. This is a it's for skin. So not lost. And there we go. So I can play with this skin base. A little dark, a little medium. What color? go with. I'm gonna go with a strange green just for the heck of it, because it's not normal. See what we come up with. Leave it with blue. And yeah, nipple adjustment with that. Now I just accept and wait for a little while to see what comes out of it. Excuse me. Oh. Did that already do it? Oh, nope. Still working on getting the color on her. Come on. Color. Yeah, this would actually probably be a bit better. Not live stream. Because sections like this get really boring for me. I could imagine how they'd get for everyone else. Because it does take a little bit of time for things like this. But it always seems like it takes a lot more time when you're streaming. High CPU usage detected. Okay. So, any questions about this yet? pretty straightforward once you know what to do. It's, oh, she's come out kind of golden. Well, that wasn't expected. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to have to fiddle with this a bit. Let's see how that. I don't want it looking up at my neck or any. Yeah, it's looking at my neck. Whee! Whee! Might actually be better put up on top. Yes, I did tape the darn thing. But this is a tape that actually my husband got David had gotten duct tape that isn't that is clean when it comes off, instead of leaving all that sticky gooky. Well, that isn't so bad up there lately. But hey, weirdo thing. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So there's also eyes that you can play with. Give it a bit of a reflection. Choose a slurry, which slurry iris you want. Color, different orange. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll do fantasy instead. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Now the fun part here is that the eyes do not look like they would if it was normal. They just, that's not what they would look like when they are rendered, when the picture comes out specifically. Now, if I go like this, that will show what they come out as, which is a bit nicer. So nice little brown eyes. Don't care about the eyelash or the other there. Of course, you have the clothes. And then that little body has got to be fixed. And just oh yeah. Am I sick about this? No, I'm so brilliant. Okay, let me get into the dims. Like the hip. The hip in a bit. There we go. I saw thigh. Sometimes I go too fast with this and it just zips right on past what I want. Yeah, I can mess with that a bit later. Okay, so you can go to poses and so I have that. Yeah, I know that. Well, that pose isn't quite what I expected. Because body's a little different, you're going to have the pose a little different here. So what you do is when you have a pose that doesn't quite come out the way you would prefer, then you just go to the body part and you go to posing and twist it, bend it, oops, side to side, which it's not going to do. Nope. So bend it back that way and just move the body parts, move the, the reason that's doing that is because the hand is close in, closer, thinking that it's part of what it's supposed to be on. So you can always change the pose to whatever way you want to do it. Or simply not use that pose and find another pose from somewhere and make it like that. But there's a lot more, interestingly enough, than just creating the character. This is going to well, that's kind of cute. Anyway, there's more to the just the character, of course. You're going to want to put in a background, which is not an unusual thing. So there's, of course, backgrounds. Is there a hair on her? I'm not so sure. Let's try a little melody hair on her. Let's see where I have that. I'm amused. So I have to go down and click on the melody hair. This is scene tab. So I just go from Genesis to the hair, back to content, and click in the color that I want to have on her. Yeah, she does look sassy like that. And the yellow kind of melds right into her. Black as well. Blue. Put it like that. Now the thing is, right now, if you look, the hair is stuck over the ear there. Now, this is where I get to try to do something that was taught on a oh, okay. Uh, is it shaping I have to do it on? The head, favorites, all. Or is it surfaces? Corners. And get to Genesis. Okay, I'm gonna have to relook that up because it's just not gonna be able to figure that out within the next who knows how long. Now there's another. Okay, have the clothes here. Clothes are okay, but let's say the clothes that I had here did not have the colors I wanted. So you can click on, say, the shorts, and it will bring up the information for the shorts, bring in the materials, and show you what colors there are for it. Well, those are the tops, but for the shorts, like you can have the brown shorts or blue shorts, back to the red shorts or the black shorts. But let's say you wanted orange instead of blue. Well, you can go to the surfaces and choose whichever section. Choose a section that has the blue in it. And with that, you can go to shaders and shader sets. Sparkly shiny. So just shaders. Let's Not give it those, because these, if I do this on it, and it changes the color with it clicked on there. However, it might, because of it being some of the ones up there being saying atmosphere or whatever. Oh, it did come out okay. I'll show you what I meant though. These ones, if I do that, well, you can already see pretty much there. It's, yeah, going to be see-through. Because there's a whole bunch of different types of shaders in here. This one. Doesn't seem to do anything, so just go like that. Or it did when I wasn't looking, of course. But you can always change the colors by going into one of the shaders and changing that. What part was changed? No. That's going to look glassy. Or almost as if she has nothing on, but it's just pretty darn close to her own tone there. Or you can have some interesting designs with different shaders and such. And you can change the base of it, and a lot of different things you can do. So copy, take those and put them right in the Genesis. Okay. Now. So the other things you usually want to do is get in a background and get in lighting. Because you're going to want some lighting to make her look good. That one's not going to do much. Now the fun thing with lighting is that you can't just back up and get rid of them. You have to find them and, basically stomp the suckers out. But let's see, environment, backdrop. Let's go with this backdrop, pretty easy. And sky dome with it. Yeah. Okay, since it's not going to do the sky dome, we'll just use some basic lights. These are just color lights. So you'll get a different. This is just for quick analysis of what you're going to get so that you don't have to do a full render to know how dark and annoying it's going to be. Okay. Oh, I got rid of the background too, didn't I? That was bright. Good work, Sherry. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Uh-oh. I made a mistake, because if you haven't guessed as yet, the reason it looks dark like that is because this whole building is on top of it. I could do a whole bunch of work to get it out and everything, but I think I'm just going to delete the whole deal. Come on. Uh-oh. I oopsied it. Hmm. Oh well, I think that's pretty much enough to show what it is. Um, I'll fill with more stuff later sometime. I have some other things to do, so thank you for coming along and watching and everything. And rain gone, but laters. Take care. Have fun.